Alex Meany, JoBlo.com. Nice to meet both of you.
You too.
How you doing?
So, Rupert, to start with you, last season, your character was just kind of spiraling. And then this season, it's kind of this refreshing moment. He's trying to change his ways. Is it more or less fun to play somebody who is on the straight and narrow?
Yeah, no, it's interesting. It did feel very different. It felt like I didn't quite know this Julian. It was quite hard to really kind of work out who he was without all of these things. I mean, he relies so heavily on his vices, and to be kind of, it was quite disarming not to have any of those things. And it took me a while to work out who he really was without it. But it was really interesting because that kind of opens him up to kind of really face a lot of the guilt that he's been hanging on to. And yeah, I mean, it deepens his relationship with Leanne as well, which is something that kind of is constantly becoming kind of more strange and kind of distorted and not really knowing who's really in control there. And yeah, I found it really kind of fascinating. It was a real kind of new challenge. And I mean, I miss all the wine stuff, and I miss those kind of clandestine chats I had with Toby, because I mean their relationship kind of is quite fractured in this season. So yeah, it felt like a very new season for me.
And Toby, it's kind of the same thing on your side. Your character is kind of, not to give anything away, is refreshing and kind of learning a new way of approaching his life. Was that something that you found changed the character for you?
Yeah, I did quite a lot. I struggled with it same as Rupert, actually. When I got it, I was like, wait, so he's now doing what? Where's he going every Sunday morning? So it was interesting to try and make that adjustment. So it just took more research. It took some time to kind of digest and then think, okay, so maybe if he can't truly acknowledge what really happened at all, then he's okay to do this. And it's much more about keeping, Nell's character, Leanne, sort of safe. If I keep her good, then all of this will stay. It's that kind of, in a weird way, it's like practiced parenting. He's kind of using her as a practiced child in a way. Like, if I look after you well, then you'll give me what I need, because it's what he needs, and that's it. And he's become slightly more selfish in a weird way. It seems that all this kind of like giving and loving and being kind is actually just a disguise for his selfishness of, he wants this thing to be okay, and we move past it and it's okay. And I truly miss those interactions, because there are even the little bits in season 3. It's still Julian just going, but this isn't really going to work, is it? And he's going, no, but it will if you go away, or you just go back to being a drunk. It's hard. It gets kind of rough between the two of them, and I missed it. I actually was like, should we let's do a spin-off. It's just me and Julian.
I would definitely watch it. I think that would be a great show. The biggest change I think this season as well is that you spend more time outside of the house, and it almost is like the general proximity in front of, or the park, or it's like a new room in the house. Was that refreshing? Did that change things for you in making this season?
Yeah.
You go,
Sorry,
yeah.
No, I was going to say, yeah. I got real life agoraphobia. I was like, well, why am I doing it outside? And I had this scene where I'm struggling with a canister in the doorway. I actually threw my back out. I have to catch this canister. It's like, I've become old. I threw my back out. But it's, it's a 60-pound canister. But yeah, I had this moment and I was like, this felt so weirdly real for me. Like, he just doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to be outside. So yeah, it was like a new room though. And yeah, sorry to grab on to that and let it go.
It's the seasons. I've only seen the first 5 episodes, so I know something is coming, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what it is. But I really enjoyed the different take that both of you brought this season. So I do appreciate your time very much, and I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the season. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Hello, my few little bumblebee. We're so glad to see you.
A toast to motherhood and to new beginnings. Can I tell you something silly? Sometimes I feel like I'm cursed. I think that everything's happening the way that it's supposed to.
This cult could come back for her at any time.
None of you can protect me from them. You wouldn't even know what to look for.
Are you feeding those squatters again, Sean?
They're hungry kids, Dorothy.
What if they're casing the place? I forbid you to go back to that park.
It's so funny how controlling you can be.
I think it would be best for everyone if you were able to make peace with Leanne.
Why are you both so afraid of her?
She's angry.
I see.
Please don't hurt her. Julian.
You're not telling me everything. What is going on?
There's a price to pay. What the hell happens now?
The end.
I don't want to lose my son again.
Things are decaying.
She's gotta go.
The house is filled with pests.
She's like this worm that gets under your skin.
This is my home. This is my family.
And I will not let you take me away from them. God didn't bring back Jericho.
And who did?